There. I know it's been a while, but I have reasons. One of the reasons was I was sick for a long while, and then uh, my apartment needed to get fumigated a lot of times, so we weren't home, and I was busy dealing with that stress. Um, Also, a lot of other things, exam season, and other things. But yeah, I am back. I am in full throttle with my projects. Um, Reading has been really big for me the past few days. Um, well, months, actually. Uh, I finished 8 books, which I'm very happy about. Last month wasn't a really good reading month, despite the fact I was reading almost daily. I just wasn't getting the same books. To be fair, I did add like 2 extra options on the wheel, and sometimes they get chosen more than the others. But it's fine. We're fine. Um, I finished a short story. That was my first finish of the year. It's called A Tinfoil Hat of My Own by Echo Shea. Um, I don't know. It just felt like when I was reading it, like I was talking to a best friend. Like I was having a full-on conversation with a person who just wants to talk and has no thoughts. It's just like a very like jokey fourth wall break moment within that book. Really a really good book. It was really good. Don't get me wrong on that. Um the next book I finished. What book was that? I think. The next book I finished was The Midnight Covenant, which was my first arc, by the way. It was a Dracula retelling, which was okay. It was great. There was some mystery vibes to it. Um, I haven't read the original Dracula, so that's probably going to be on my bucket list for 2026. Um, finished 4 books actually. Wait, no, 3. Only 3. Um, and then I finished The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. Not my favorite book. If I were to rate it, it wouldn't be high. I really tried to go in there with a good, like, clear mind on it. Mostly because, yeah. It was I would consider it a classic. It was written in the 1800s. So, yeah. So I knew that, like, certain ideologies wouldn't be the same. There was a lot of flower imagery for it. I also think I figured out that I just probably don't like sci-fi. But I don't know. I want to explore that genre more. I feel like in order for me to truly know what I like and don't like, I sadly need to break my boundaries, which is probably strictly horror and fantasy. But we're moving forward. Another thing, my current reads. Okay. So I'm going to start off with a book club book that I was supposed to finish in January that I just didn't finish in January. The book club book is Lindy Marks Gets Away with Murder. The book club is hosted by my favorite YouTuber, The Reading and Writing Life, or Amanda's Plays Sims, or Plays Games, I think it's now. I don't know. But, I'm about 30-ish% of the way through it. It's good. I like it so far. I like doing little analytic deep dives into it. It's fun to do that. It's so far about a person. Her full name is Helena Marks, but she goes by Lenny. Lenny, her mom was in. Well, her mom might be dead. Gonna be so honest right now. She had an abusive stepdad that abandoned her in a shed, and now she was living with her grandma for a little bit, and then she was put into a foster system at 13. And yeah, we're learning how she gets through life. But yeah. Then we go to physical books. I am currently still reading The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. It's great. I love it. I'm 17% of the way through it. This is something borrowed from my sibling. They read it, they rated it highly, so I'm reading it. I like it. It's nice. I can't wait. I'm not fully like into it yet, but I feel like I'm going to be into it soon. Then we have oh yeah, we have new books. My digital book is the next in the villain series, Beast Within by Serena Valentino. I am 66 of the way through it. We're mostly just learning about the Beast ex-fiance Tulip. Technically it's Adams, but however they call him the Beast, which I think is weird. Like the Prince or the Beast, and I'm just like, just call him by his name. We actually have a canon name for him, and no one's using it. It's just a little weird to be calling someone like, ah, yes, my prince, and well, meanwhile he's calling everyone by their first name, and it's kind of weird reading it like that. But yeah, we learn more about the Odd sisters, which I am very, very happy about. They have a younger sister named Cersei, and I get to talk about my dance friends about it because they also read the series. Then we go over to my audiobooks. Oh, I chose that book because the prompt was continue in a series, and that was the only series I actually started and I wanted to finish. But yeah, it's fun. Then we go to my audiobook, and it's The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I love it. This book just makes me feel seen. It makes me feel comforted to know that people have the same experience as me. So far, it's about a person who took her life and is now in a library, and she needs to figure out which one of the lives would be best for her, because she really didn't have anything. She lost her job, she lost her client, she has no purpose anymore. So she ended up taking her life, and yeah, we're now probably going to learn the different possibilities of her life. And depending on if I like that book, probably I would want to continue with the series, which is the Midnight Train. Now we get to our arcs. The arc I am currently reading is Freya by Margaret Ann Thors. I'm currently at 48%. I knew that. I totally did not need to think about that. It is about this woman who lives in Finland, and she was abandoned in Death Valley. And she becomes friends with a girl named Freya. And Freya goes missing, and people are actually looking into her for actually doing something, even though she didn't. Because it's weird for like a 11-year-old child to actually do anything. How does an 11-year-old child kidnap an 11-year-old child? But she's also trying to keep like her identity under wraps because people look at her underneath a magnifying glass. It also doesn't help that her baby daddy is dating possibly Freya in her new identity. But she's also the lead investigator on the Freya cold case. So now things start randomly going missing from her house, and she's thinking, oh damn, like she's stealing this. So she steals the box back. But nothing. It gets stolen again. There is something in the box, and I want to know what it is so bad. I think it's her diary, but I'm not sure. But another thing that's really weird, though, is that the baby daddy's girlfriend's daughter is named Freya. And I'm just thinking there, like, oh, that's really weird. Who the hell, why, especially if you're so connected within this case, would have that? But yeah, I'm hopefully going to do more videos. That is my New Year's resolution. Don't quote me on that. I am terrible at actually sticking to plans. I hope to release at least one video a month. That's why I'm staying hopeful. What other things are going on within my life? The Olympics just started yesterday, and I am very happy about that. The Olympics is kind of my siblings and I's Super Bowl. Yeah. I hope we'll be seeing you shortly, and there is a link to my Discord server in the bio, as well as any and all other social medias I have. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe so you can push out my videos to other people who are interested in my content. Without further ado, goodbye, and I will see you soon. Bye.